So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So, this one was pretty. The episode was meant to be pretty sad, but I don't know. I didn't really like it that much because of how sad it was. But it did have a few funny moments in it. But it does answer a bunch of things that other people haven't asked me, like my brother has. Like, how did Ultron get the Soul Stone? But this episode does answer that. So in this episode, What If, episode 8, um, ask what if Ultron won. So this, I guess, takes place right not probably maybe about a month after the second Avengers movie, and it looks like the only ones we follow really in this movie is Clint and Natasha. Um, Clint is missing an arm. We don't know how he lost it because he in this movie has in this episode he has a metal arm, and he uses like a weird cloak. That's probably just something that Stark made, not something that he borrowed from Doctor Strange that makes him be invisible. So a couple of Ultron's robots attacks them, and we find out that in this universe he gets to have Venom's body for himself instead of Tony and Bruce making it where Venom's own has Jarvis's body in it, programming in it instead. So that's why that's why that's why Ultron sounds like that has Vision's has his voice inside of Vision's body, not Paul Bettany's. I don't know who plays Ultron though. So he ends up taking down the other Avengers. He saved Tony for last, and he uses a bunch of nuclear heads to blow up to destroy a lot of the people. I think only two people that survived this. We see General Ross have a cameo during this, and him scared. Only ones we know that survive is Clint and Natasha, since they were in high altitude and the missiles wouldn't have hit them. So, and they were in Moscow during this. They're in Moscow, so they went to the KGB bunker to go and look for Zora. While this is going on, Ultron is destroying a lot of the other planets in their universe. And we see a bunch of other cameos. We could see the Guardians of the Galaxy get destroyed. We get to see the planet that Thor Ragnarok took place gets taken down, and I think a Kree planet, because we got to see Captain Marvel and Ultron have a fight Well, he also does end up taking down Thanos, which is how he gets the the stones. And that's why he didn't have to sacrifice anyone, because he didn't even go there. He just got the stones handed to him, basically. So, but him and it's the second time we've seen Carol fight somebody, and her lose. So, I mean, she did put up a good fight, and I did like the reference that she talked about. She called him Skynet, which is making a Terminator 1 reference. And since she has never seen the second one, she does not think it needs a sequel. Then she would not know that the robot turns good, or a different that same robot, the same style, is turning good and helping mankind instead. So she had no idea that would happen, since she was in space at the time that we came out. So, but it's pretty. She did her best, but she did not. She did not succeed in when this happens. Ultron feels like he served his purpose, but he does not know what to do next. And he starts to hear the Watcher, who's narrating in the background, which he really does not need to do. We can see what is going on with Ultron right here. The fact that he feels like he served his purpose, and he has no reason to live now. But he hears him doing this, and he tries to find him. And we do see back on Earth, both Natasha and Clint and the KGB bunker, looking like they're going for the Raiders art, which Clint does make remarks looking for Zola, and the Watcher's like pointing him at the box, like, right there, Clint, grab it, and Clint's very is very depressed because he knows his family died, so he doesn't really feel like searching or fighting anymore. So he doesn't even grab the box. Instead, Natasha, after she grabs the Red Star, Red Guardian's shield, and keeps it during the episode, she is the one to find Zolra, and they go find him in a Siberian bunker. And he like introduces their other full names, and Clint says, we find out Clint's middle name is Francis, and he's named after his grandma, so Mima. So, and they threaten to get Zola to team with them by saying, we're gonna pour water on you and kill you that way. So and I like the fact the camera's like the camera on the computer is like looking back and forth. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So darn it, we didn't get to see the computer melt. So they ended up like putting an arrow on top of it to like a thumb drive download onto the to hit one of the next Ultron's bots. But it doesn't affect the regular Ultron, because while this is going on, he is fighting. He's looking for the Watcher and fighting him after he finds him and beating him up, and like going a bunch of other universes and stuff like that, and like taking down those universes, and we like see him like bite one. That's a Milky Way version of, and eat it. Like, a lot of people think this is him being Gantra. I think the one that's in we saw in the second Fantastic Four movie. I think that's his name, but instead, that guy, he can only eat planets at a time. This guy's eating a whole entire universe, because he ate the whole entire Milky Way right there when he's fighting the Watcher here. And I think that fight was pretty cool. I like the fact that he like turned into a big he gets a new outfit. I like one of the universes we go to, we see Steve come president. So we got Captain America becoming president. That's pretty cool. We got to see what if Wakanda took over the world. Egypt and a bunch of other places. But and then got Kree. So there was a lot of other universes we got to see. But basically that's why Zola couldn't reach him because he was not in his connection. So it basically looks like that Clint basically sacrificed himself for no reason because he didn't want to live without his family, which I don't blame him. But so um he like falls down the same exact way that Natasha falls down and Endgame, but letting go. So and we end up finding after Washer almost gets killed by him, he like warps to Doctor Strange, and that was in episode 7, episode 6, I think. I don't know which one was the Doctor Strange episode. I don't remember. But he talks to that Doctor Strange, and he asks Doctor Strange for help after like Doctor Strange said, "Come on, ask me for help, buddy. I want to hear you say it." Like he wants to rub salt in the wound for some reason, and Watcher asks for help, and that's how this episode ends. So I don't know. It wasn't. It was just mostly a bummer episode. It was just mostly them like getting the premise ready for what's gonna happen next episode and why Watcher's gathering everybody and why the Ultron is attacking Party Thor's universe. So it's just mostly a setup episode for the next one. So I don't know. It was alright. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I laughed at a couple of scenes. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. But I do not really understand why did this make episodes to set up things, but I don't know. It was alright. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye-bye.